Revelio. If only Professor Fig could have seen that. Revelio.
I don't think you know who you're dealing with. I won't rest.
Revelio. Revelio. Confringo. Flipendo. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Defendo. Confringo. Flipendo. Himself would be proud.
What? Ha! Another pitiful beast caught in my trap.
Revelio. Seems a pleasant enough little place. Revelio. Aloha Mora. What do we have here? A demiguise. Mine now, demiguise. Revelio. Confringo!
An intruder!
Revelio.
Reminds me of the time I nearly fell out of a car. I was only young, lucky if I
Flipendo. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Aloha Mora.
do you?
Revelio. Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this. Revelio.
You made it.
Enjoying the view?
Keeping an eye on things. Feldcroft isn't what it used to be. No one has felt safe here since Ranrock's loyalists took a peculiar interest in that castle over there. Rookwood Castle. My uncle Solomon is a former Auror and refuses to look into it, even after Anne was cursed by one of them. Possibly with a wand, no less.
I heard a goblin refer to wizard kind as wand carriers. Are goblins forbidden from carrying wands?
Precisely. That's why I'm on the hunt for answers. If I'm to cure her, I need to understand. Anne was always the most mischievous of the three of us. Which is saying, I'm hoping a surprise visit from me and... Come on. This way.
Revelio.
Feldcroft used to be a lot livelier. With Ranrock's lot wandering about all the time, everyone stays out of sight. Here we are. My sister should be just inside.
Aha! Sebastian, where did you... Is that what I think it is?
We've been over this, boy.
Hey!
Shrivelfix cannot reverse a curse. Nothing can. The sooner you accept that reality, the better.
But we haven't tried everything.
There is no cure! When will you accept that?
Never. I can never accept it.
Now look what you've done.
I'm sorry.
Leave.
I'm sorry you had to see that. If you don't mind, I just need her to know.
Poor Sebastian. Not the visit he'd hoped for.
I'm sorry about earlier.
Revelio.
Hours of pain are difficult to bear.
Are you all right, Anne?
You didn't, truly. And I'm all right. The pain from this curse comes in bouts. It's nice to meet you, by the way. You must be the new...
I am. Sebastian and I met...
Oh, dear Professor Hecat. She's a powerful witch. I do miss Hogwarts, but I wouldn't mind being in Feldcroft, really, if it was between the goblins at the castle and my uncle fighting with Sebastian whenever he's home. It's not the cozy retreat.
Sebastian mentioned something about your uncle being an ex-Auror, but refusing to go after Ranrock's loyalists. I must say, I wasn't prepared for him.
Uncle Solomon is frustrated by what happened to me, and by Sebastian for thinking they both mean well. I know they do, but my uncle is right. This Sebastian cannot take away my pain. Perhaps you...
I'll do my best.
Thank you. I'm getting tired. I should probably... I wish you well.
Revelio.
That boy will fray my last nerve.
Excuse me?
Oh, yes. Sebastian's friend. I apologize. I was about to check on Anne.
She's all right. She said she was going to...
Nothing can be done for her.
It could be that you've not yet discovered the cure.
Ah, you sound like Sebastian, thinking you know better than the...
Perhaps the healers don't know everything, sir. Sebastian is single-mindedly focused on finding a way to help his sister.
Your faith in Sebastian is misplaced. Some sort of dark magic cursed Anne, and the goblin giving her hope is cruel. The only thing to do now is keep Anne comfortable.
I understand what you're saying.
Good. I know what's best for Anne and Sebastian. If you really want to be of help, you'll make sure Sebastian has no idea. I hope you remember what I've said. Good day.
I ought to see how Sebastian's faring.
Why will he not listen to me? She's my sister.
How are you doing, Sebastian?
You got a first-hand glance at what I'm dealing with.
I'll admit, I wasn't expecting him to be so angry.
He's always angry. He's been angry since my parents. After Anne was hurt, he only grew worse. It's as though he blames me somehow. Always caught. I'm the one trying to help her.
Both Anne and your uncle seem genuinely convinced that nothing...
I refuse to believe that. Anne's pain is more than physical. I miss my sister. Come with me. Ranrock's loyalists are capable of so much more than people realize. They should not be underestimated. All the debris you'll see is from whatever's going on at that abandoned estate. They've been digging for something. Up there, on that plateau, is where they cursed Anne. This way.
Confringo!
How much longer are we expected to dig through this rubble? Ranrock knows what it's doing. It's an honor to be a part of it. I will make you pay. You've made your last mistake. I was right not to be worried about you. Such cowards. I will make you. I won't rest.
I confess, that was a
Revelio.
I tried to warn you.
Those loyalists deserved what they...
Couldn't agree more. This is where it happened. We smelled smoke in the middle of the night. When we looked outside, flames were shooting from the estate. Before my uncle and I could stop her, Anne rushed out, racing towards the fire, worried someone had been hurt. She came face to face with a horde of goblins, frantically trying to stamp out the flames. Suddenly, an icy voice drifted out from somewhere in the smoke. Children should be seen and not heard. A blinding blast followed. They didn't even give her a chance to run.
It seems an awfully violent response to a child wandering by. What were they trying to hide?
My thoughts exactly. It may be grasping at Billywigs, but I keep thinking that there might be something here that could lead me to whoever cursed Anne. Might be the only way to learn what type of magic harmed her, which could help me find a cure.
Perhaps you're right. The Loyalists are everywhere, but they do seem to be spending a lot of time here, and it's likely they're hiding something.
And at Rookwood Castle. Shall we have a look around? They seem to have set up camp here for a specific reason. They have stations for everything.
Revelio. Confringo.
Whose home was this?
Bit abandoned
Revelio.
since I've lived here. Rumour was, a Hogwarts professor lived here once, centuries ago. That's all I ever heard. I've heard that goblin dig sites like these are popping up everywhere.
It's a wonder the Ministry isn't doing more.
It might be worth taking a closer look at
Revelio.
the house itself.
This well looks familiar. Sebastian, I've seen this before. This house, the well, the view.
What do you mean? When?
Give me a moment. I'll explain in a second. Sebastian, over here. Do you think that this was damaged by the fire the night that Anne was cursed?
Could be.
Protego.
But it looks to me as though this was intentional.
Sebastian, this house did belong to a Hogwarts professor, hundreds of years ago.
Who? What do you...
I found a pensive that day in the restricted section with a memory that showed this house. There was a little girl and a drought. The keepers have shown me other memories as well. The girl became a Hogwarts professor.
The keepers? Like in Quidditch? And you found a pensive in the library?
I realize it's a lot to take in. I'm not even... They call themselves keepers because they're protecting some type of knowledge.
Let me see if I've got this straight. You have Ranrock and Rookwood after you because of something you found at Gringotts where you ended up via a port key. You can see traces of an ancient magic. Oh, and this house belonged to a Hogwarts professor who was one of these If I didn't know you, I think you were pulling my leg.
It is all a bit much, isn't it, when you put it like that? The point is, you for answers about what happened to Anne, and me for answers about the keepers.
Look at
Revelio.
this.
Someone piled this here for a reason. Is it blocking something?
Only one way to find out.
There might be something here worth a closer look.
They've left all of
Lumos.
this simply strewn about.
Revelio.
Tells me they're after something bigger.
Lumos. Seems these journal entries are from Isidore. A journal entry of Isidora's. I should hold on to this. Lumos. You're not going to believe this. I can see the Undercroft.
What? A daydream? Because that happens to me too.
I know it sounds strange. Fair enough. I can see the Undercroft through this stone wall, as though it's a window.
I'm listening.
I think
But you said you didn't really understand it.
that's true, and I'm still not. What I do know is that my ability allows me to travel through these.
Wait. We can get straight to the Undercroft.
We can. But perhaps best not to tell anyone else about this for now.
Understood. Well then, invisible secret. I'm tempted to hold my breath. Why would the door lead us here?
Sebastian, look. Why hide a triptych here?
Seems as if something's missing.
A note. Let's have a look.
Anything helpful in the note?
A rune symbol.
I've been thinking. A keeper lived in that house centuries ago. You said that goblins may be wielding some form of this ancient magic.
I can't be sure, of course, but I don't think so.
Very well. But that doesn't mean it's not ancient magic.
True.
Then we'll have to unravel what this all means. Did I mention that, apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here, in Hogwarts?
You did not. Sounds worth looking into.
No idea. Ominous just learned of it. I'll let you know what I find out. I had no idea our visit to Cian would unfold into all of this. My head's an utter... I'll be in touch.
Revelio.
Till then.
Confringo. Revelio.
Meet me near the ruins of Falbarton Castle. After dark. Do not tell anyone.
Revelio.
Answer me this! Today, I received a letter thanking me for a...
Revelio.
Lives in a hamlet outside of Hogsmeade. What's this one about?
Revelio.
What are you up to now?
And your reading is The Dragon. That's exciting, I suppose. Perhaps you're due for an adventure.
Ladies,
Professor Shah.
astronomy is not divination. You won't find the mysteries of the cosmos charted out on your palms or at the bottom of your teacups. Alas, the heavens remain hazy to the starry-eyed. Now, if you were to devote yourselves to persistent and painstaking observation, you just might catch a glimpse. With that in mind, please take your telescopes. Tonight we will be on the observation deck. Still don't have your own? You can't be the new student forever, you know. You can share with Mr. Takar.
Here, I can adjust that for you.
No, bring it into focus on your own. Now, I expect all of you to put in your stargazing hours outside of class. Is that clear?
But, Professor, it's freezing out.
Mere cold didn't stop the great stargazers of the past. Look only to the astronomy tables they erected throughout the Highlands from which they gazed millennia ago on the very self-same stars above us. Is that clear? Dismissed.
Oh, hello. I'm Amit. We met in potions class. I'm happy to report.
Oh, hello, Amit.
Did I hear Professor Shaw say that you don't have your own
That's very kind of you, Amit.
I'm certain. I finally got my hands on the new Celestia Contemplo. It's only the pinnacle of all goblin-cut glass, first-rate optical enchantments. Hate to think such a fine instrument is...
Well,
Think nothing of it. Anyway, the telescope's in the storage room right underneath it. I have some, reading to finish on the lower deck. Come find me there afterwards, and bring the telescope. There's something...
Revelio. This was his old telescope. Looks practically brand new.
A pristine night for stargazing. Do not...
Professor Shah's just about as cold and distant as the bloody...
Not sure what you can learn from these astronomy tables.
Amit thinks he knows everything.
The constellations are beautiful. Not sure they're worth dying of a cold for, but they are...
Professor Shah, I'm interested...
It is increasingly rare to find a student But if you truly desire to chart the courses of the cosmos, we ourselves are not
You mentioned astronomy tables earlier.
Long ago, devotees of the astral arts set up stone slabs across the countryside. For centuries, wizards made use of the... Sadly, they have since become mere monuments to the intrepid...
Am I right in thinking you are unimpressed by divination?
Of the many other so-called disciplines taught here, divination... Do not confuse astronomy and astrology. One is concerned with...
Thank you.
I am glad to hear.
Revelio.
The perfect night for... Oh,
I have the telescope.
I would not offer a prospective stargaze.
Yes, what is it?
You remember those astronomy tables Shaw was going on about? And it seems there may be one right here at Hogwarts.
And you need someone to help.
I do. Are you in? No one from the Gobstones Club will go with me. Said they'd rather get spit at by a stone. Let us get moving while the stars are still out. I'll show...
No need to come.
Brilliant. You won't... Shall we? The table is on a castle wall ahead.
Revelio.
Look for a stone platform, something that doesn't quite belong. We'll know it when we see it. Onwards we go. Some say the locations of the tables were originally marked by centaurs for ritual stargazing. It is nice having a fellow stargazer to explore with.
Happy to be here. It is good to leave the classroom now and then. Revelio.
Here I am, charging ahead. Why don't you lead the way?
If you're sure. Confringo! A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about.
Oh, of course. It's just not as tidy as I...
Incendio! Revelio!
More cobwebs. You don't think any spiders might be lurking about?
Oh no,
Look,
not this close
there's
to
a
school,
table.
meet.
I think you should do the honors. Go on, try it out. The constellation should appear near the center of your view. As soon as you've lined up the telescope, we will be able to fill out our star chart. I was right about the tables. And your contribution was invaluable.
Thank you, Amit.
And I look forward to writing. This is only the beginning. You will find more tables like this one throughout. And if I have ever seen one, it's you.
That's quite generous.
You are welcome. It has goblin-cut glass and a gobbledygook inscription. I'm practically fluent in gobbledygook, you know. Anyway,
Revelio.
Never do get tired of seeing the astronomy tower at night. What a view.
Revelio. Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio. Mine now, demiguise. Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio. Revelio. Levioso. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Here's one of those tables Professor Shah mentioned. Professor Howard will never believe this. Everything's all right now. Revelio. There. I'm not going to hurt you. Revelio. I'll look after you. Revelio.